Hello everyone, this is Mamta. Today I come with another video about France Travail, explaining about the registration process, actualization and how it really works. I'm living in France since 2018. I'm also the admin of International Student in France Facebook group. I also completed master's degree in France in Masters of International Business, Masters of Migration Studies, majoring international law. Recently, I attended an information session organized by France Travail, and I'm making this video to help you with the information. So if you have not heard about France Travail yet, if you are on the study status, if you are international student or migrant or someone looking for work, if you have heard or you haven't heard about France Travail, this video is for you. So this session that I attended last week, that was organized by France Travail, it lasted for about 1 hour. And during this session, I got to know about the many topics such as registration, about how to do monthly actualization, about changes of status, how to update them, what are the available support services, and how France Travail actually help job seekers, business creators, and who want to change from one job to another, do conversion, etc. So I also realized that many newcomers to France find this system confusing. So in today's video, I will summarize what I learned and explain how France Travail works in simple terms. Please note that this video is for informational purpose and is based on the official presentation I attended together with the publicly available information. Rules may change, so always check your personal situation with France Travail. So let's begin. What is France Travail? First of all, what exactly is France Travail? Let's discuss that one. France Travail is the French public employment service. It replaced Pôle Emploi in 2024. Previously, it used to be called Pôle Emploi. Its main mission are helping people find employment, supporting career changes, organizing vocational training, managing unemployment benefits for eligible people, and connecting employers with job seekers. One important thing that was emphasized during the session is that France Travail does not recruit employees per companies. That means it does not sign the employment contracts between the employer and the employees, but it assists during this process. It means they do not sign your work contract. The employer is responsible for recruitment and signing the employment contract. France Travail's role is to help match your profile with suitable opportunities and support your job search. Who should register and is it mandatory? Many people ask whether registration is obligatory. If you want to receive unemployment benefit, financial support, or personalized employment assistance, you generally need to register. Many international students, recent graduates, and foreigners with work authorization also registered because it gives them access to job offers, career guidance, training opportunities, workshops, recruitment events. If you are not claiming benefits, registration may not always be legally mandatory, but it can still be very useful for your job search. If you hold a salaried residence permit, during your renewal, the prefecture may ask whether you are registered with France Travail. So the thing is important here. Being registered with France Travail can also give you access to chômage, that's the unemployment benefits. After you work several years in the company, you might be eligible for chômage. So if you meet the eligibility conditions and in order to benefit from this unemployment benefits, you need to register with the France Travail. You have the choice, but it's better if you register with the France Travail also for access to job opportunities, employment, the recruitment events and more informations. Now let's talk about how does registration work. The registration process is mostly done online. You complete an online application form and provide personal information about your identity, education, professional experience, current situation, and your job preference. You will also need to upload several documents in PDF format. If you do not have a scanner or need technical assistance, France Travail also offers the digital support services. During morning opening hours, many agencies provide access to computers, scanners, photocopy machines, and staff who can help you. They help you use these digital tools. Once your application and documents are validated, you will receive an appointment. During the first appointment, a counselor will discuss your profile, your experience, and your career goals. Then you will be assigned with a counselor responsible for your employment support. So you'll have one conseiller, and you will have another indemnisation officer, that's indemnisation conseiller. So it's advisor dealing with unemployment benefits and indemnisation. You can communicate with your counselor directly through your France Travail online account. You can write message. So there is a tab write message. So you can exchange communications about your file, if you receive any benefits, if you have a problem to declare your monthly revenues, if you are looking for the training that can help you better with your job, if you are thinking to change the job to different domain, any questions you have, you can write to the counselor. Now let's talk about monthly actualization. One of the most important obligations of the candidates who are registered with the France Travail is actualization. In order to make your file active, in order to make your file active as a job searcher or business creator, business, etc., you need to do monthly actualization. So every month, usually between the 28th of the current month and the 15th of the following month, you must update your situation. During the actualization process, you declare whether you work, the number of hours worked, your salary, any non-salaried activities, training periods, sick leave, or any other relevant changes. It is very important to answer questions accurately because your declarations may affect your rights and payments. Missing your actualization can result in your registration being suspended. In addition to this, there is also another important things in case of the foreign passport holders. For those who are on the residence permit in France, they need to have the legal residence permit. So in case of any changes, they need to present with their original residence permit documents and then to provide to the counselor so that they can update the residence permit into the folder, into the portal of the applicant to exercise the rights. Now let's talk about the changes of situation. France Travail also explained that any important change in your personal or professional situation should be reported within approximately 72 hours, such as finding a job, starting a business, beginning a training program, moving to a new address, changing your family situation, or becoming unavailable for work. Keeping your file updated helps avoid administrative problems later. Now we need to also discuss about the absence from France Travail. It was discussed during the session, that the last sessions that I attended. Another useful point discussed during the session was absences. Registered job seekers can declare up to 35 days of absence per calendar year. During this period, you do not necessarily need to interrupt your registration. However, you should still complete your monthly actualization according to the normal schedule. Always declare your absence properly through your personal account. So declaring your absence is very important because during this time, France Travail won't give you appointment to present on the and then meet the counselor. So need to declare properly. Now let's talk about training and financial support. France Travail can also support professional training. If a training course is considered useful for your career project, funding may be available. Some training programs can even include financial remuneration. However, this is always decided on an individual basis. Not every training course is automatically funded or paid. Your counselor will examine your personal situation and determine whether support can be granted. Now let's talk about the Four France Travail Application. This presentation also included the introduction of the several digital tools available for job seekers. So, France Travail has Parcours, Emploi, France Travail, mon Espace, France Travail, ma formation, France Travail, mes événements, France Travail. So you can register to all of these platforms. So I'll write this also in the description. Parcours, Emploi, France Travail, mon Espace, France Travail, ma formation, France Travail, mes événements, France Travail. These applications help you manage your account, search for jobs, attend any training programs, register for workshops, finding training opportunities, and participate in the recruitment events. Now, talking about how to increase your chances of finding a job. Now, so during that session, France Travail also gave us a practical advice to improve your visibility to employers. That's the first thing is to keep the CV updated. Make sure your profile is complete. Write a clear and professional description of your skills and experience. Set your profile to visible so employers can find you. Activate the profile promotion option in your account setting. And France Travail regularly organizes both online and in-person recruitment events where employers present job opportunities. Again, France Travail does not hire people directly, but it helps connect employers with candidates. Overall, I found this information session very useful. France Travail is much more than an unemployment office. It provides guidance, training opportunities, digital services, career support, and access to employers. For anyone starting a professional life in France, understanding how the system works can make the job search much easier. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who is new to France and currently looking for work. If you have any questions or would like me to make more videos about living, studying, and working in France, leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video on EDU Movers.